Hi friends, this is Ashis Kumar from Mindfire Solutions India. In this tutorial, we'll look into how to set up an Android SDK to be used with multiple cross-platform frameworks. So this Android SDK is mainly used for running the Android application in the simulator. So before checking the application constantly or running the application in the device takes huge time. So for a quicker purpose, we just run the application on the simulator so that we can see the exact output that will look in the device. So first of all, to install this SDK, you need to move to the Android developer.com site to download the SDK. So the URL will be developer.android.com/SDK and index.html. So over here you will find 2 to 3 options here, as use the existing ID or what the system requirements for this, and download for the other platforms. But our basic requirement is to only download the SDK so that we can later use some existing ID or some other framework ID to include this SDK. So just go for the use an existing ID, then go for download the SDK tools for Windows. So here just you need to accept their terms and condition and hit the download the SDK for Windows. So including this SDK, sometimes you need some Android NDK to develop some of the core Android applications. So for the Android NDK, you need to move on to the developer.android.com/tools/SDK/NDK then /index.html. So over here you will find some of the platform dependent zip files. So you need to download those zip file that is required upon based upon your platform version. Let's say you have a 68 version of Windows, so you need to just download this one. If you have a 64 version, then you need to download this zip file. So after downloading the zip file, both SDK and NDK, you need to extract the files to a location, let's say C or D. So from after extracting those files, within the folder you will find two .exe files. So the folder will look something like this. So you can see there are two .exe files. One is the abdmanager.exe and other one is the sdkmanager.exe. So first let's go with the SDK manager. So this SDK manager lists out all the installed SDK and the images that are available to download, or those are already installed in your system. If you can see, it almost shows all of the versions of the Android and their respective images and the SDKs available. So just you need to select all those versions that you require while developing the application and can install the selected packages. So after installing this SDK, you can now go for the ABD manager. So this ABD manager lists out all the simulators and the images that you have already created. So you can see that currently I have some of the ABDs already created by me. So for your case it might have a blank list, so you just need to create a new ABD manager, ABD device. So just give it a name, let's say demo. Then here this APK will be available as per your selection on the SDK manager. Let's say I am choosing the Android 2. Let's say this is Android 2.3. Okay, you can see you can increase some of the size on the SDK card, as well as you can set some of the properties over here. So keeping this default and just adding a ABD. So now you can see this demo ABD has been created. Now let's run it. Just get the start button and launch. So if you can see, it's trying to launch the ABD demo. So on the background it's creating the demo ABD. So this is the basically the simulator from in where you will run your application over here. So if you are if you are using some existing ID and you are running the application from the ID, then this simulator will be started and your application will run inside this simulator. So this is the basic tutorial how to set up a ABD device for the Android developers. Thank you friends.